because you guys wrote it, produced it, you directed it, and the star of it is James. Take me through that process of writing it, because you have this book as great material, but then the author's kind of giving you that freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great experience. It's probably one of my favorite parts of the process. Those 2 years were sort of in our bubble, creatively collaborating and coming up with sort of visual ideas to sort of play with and have our sort of stamp of our interpretation. Because James is an incredible. I mean, when you read the book, it's an incredible book. It's very analytical, very sort of the emotional internal thing that he's going through, the pain that he's going through. So we needed to kind of bring that out in sort of in a physicality of a sort of expressionistic kind of style, and so that was extremely fun, and I think. What with this sort of added controversy sort of surrounding it, we had it kind of almost gave us a sort of creative artistic licensing to sort of kind of separate slightly from the book, which you would have had to do anyway when you're adapting it sort of a almost 400-page book into a sort of 110-page screenplay. It's inevitable. But it really made us focus more on that journey. And in that time, we had a lot of time to do extensive research into that world of AA, and I actually went back to the treatment center that James went to, which he hadn't kind of stepped through the doors in about 20 odd years. So it was really overwhelming and quite a bonding experience for the both of us to go through. And but what it did, it kind of tied up a lot of loose ends, really, in a sense of, you know, if there was sort of any contradictions with his journey in the book, it basically left not much there left to be embellished in a way. It was just what you get is what you see, and I spent time with his brother and his friends that were through that process with him. So you're left with James Fry, who was an addict and is today 26 years sober, and really how we kind of perceive our view on addicts, and how we have to have a lens of compassion and allow for forgiveness to come through, and how what the human experience is like, making those personal mistakes and and kind of coming through shame, and how we can all sort of be there to support and respect that. It's really quite tough, intense sort of. It was a challenge to put this together and be respectful of that, you know.